Alright, what's up guys? This video we're going to go over the Duraflame electric fireplace. We're going to take the actual temperature of the heat element inside. We're going to talk about the remote. We're even going to talk about some of the dimensions. So let's get right into it. First thing I want to talk about is the cord length. This is an electric fireplace. You have to have an outlet to plug it in. And here's the cord here, and it's about a 6-foot cord, okay? So keep that in mind. Envision where you plan on putting this. You need to make sure it's within 6 feet of an outlet, or you need to have an extension cord. Now size, okay? Let's talk about the height, all right? You can see here that it's approximately 22 inches tall with the legs. You have to screw these legs on. It's really, really easy. There's almost no assembly. You're basically just putting the legs on. 22 inches is your height, okay? And your width is about 24 inches, okay? And your depth is about 12 inches. So it's kind of wide, but it's very, very narrow. It's not very deep. Now it comes with a remote control, and it also comes with the batteries, which is always nice. This up here is actually the sensor for the remote control, okay? So I was playing with it earlier, and I was kind of hitting some buttons over here, and nothing was happening, you know? You actually have to really aim it there at the sensor in the top of the unit. Now when you open the door up, you'll actually see here is the display. I don't know why they put the display down there in the bottom where it's covered. Maybe for aesthetic purposes, so that it looks like a real fireplace. In any case, you can change the settings, right, without having to have the door open. But if you want to actually change the temperature, for example, you need to press that on here. So it's the little temperature icon. Now I've got it set at the hottest it goes, which is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. But as you cycle through, you can see it has basically 62 is where it starts, and then it jumps 2 degrees, 66, 68, all the way up to 82 degrees. Now here is my little temperature gun. We're going to kind of just do a test here to kind of see what kind of heat output we're getting. I can see the heating element inside here, and I have it on right now. So this is where the heat comes out. It's out of the top of the fireplace here, okay? There's no heat coming out here. There's no heat coming out here. It comes out the top right here. And it's about as wide as you can see. This little grill section here, that's kind of the airflow of the heat that's coming out. So let's take a look here and see what kind of heat we're getting. And 390 degrees, 400 degrees, 324 degrees, pretty warm. Now I can hold my hand in front of here. It's not burning or anything like that, but it's definitely hot. And I've had it running for about 15 minutes to kind of warm up for this video, and I'm sweating. I mean, it's warm for sure. I think the rating for this is around a 1,000 square foot room. That's probably a little generous. Depends on your insulation, depends on the output. But I think this would have no problem heating up a small cabin, a large living room, or something like that. It has a really, really cool aesthetic here, right? Where it kind of has a brick background and then the logs, and you can change the brightness on this. Okay, so there's kind of like the brightest, and then it slowly will dim down a little bit each time. So F5 is the brightest, and F1 is the lowest. I like it on the bright. The other cool thing that's on the remote is it has a timer feature. Now this is really nice, because picture you're sitting in your living room, you're watching a movie and it's nice and chilly, and you want your heat running, but you might fall asleep, or maybe you go into the bedroom. Well, you can set your timer here for anywhere from 30 minutes up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 9 hours, okay? So the timer function is really nice because it can help kind of save your electricity bill. Maybe you only need to warm up the room or the cabin or wherever you plan on putting this while you're home, while you're cooking, maybe in the morning or the evenings where it's really chilly. You can run that timer on here. Aside from that, that's really the main features. It comes with a remote. It's very easy to put together. You just screw in the legs. It's a pretty light unit. Sometimes these electric fireplaces can be really heavy. This one's not bad at all. I mean, I can pick it up without straining. So that means it's pretty maneuverable. You could easily change this from room to room, in different areas of the house where you're testing it. It's not like a cast iron or an old-fashioned wood stove, okay? It's mostly kind of this thin aluminum, some plastic pieces. It's well built, it's very sturdy, but it's light, so it's maneuverable. And then the door does open up. So if you want to have the door open, right, where you can kind of see in there a little bit better, you could do that as well. And again, the heat output is right here in the top. So I hope this video helps. I think this is great for a small cabin, a large room, or a large section of your home. Yeah, thanks for watching.